Oh, okay, that's a deer. Let's play the Lancaster League, O'Brien State Park. Hello and welcome to the new place. Short indie horror games with long titles. This game is by Jeremy Fisher and it's a walking simulator, a VHS Found Footage game. And yeah, you are an FBI intern and you leaked special investigation tapes before you suddenly disappeared. The first tape of the series contains found footage from O'Brien State Park revealing the true events that were covered up in the 1980s. So it will be interesting. I love this. First of all, I love well-made walking simulators. I mean, the bad ones, they're so bad. But the good ones, they're amazing because you gotta do a lot of cinematics. You know, you have to play with how you present it if there's not a lot of gameplay, and that can usually be very well done if a developer knows what they're doing. The previews look pretty cool, so I'm looking forward to this. Also, I do hope that the VHS effect is not that bad that I'm like having motion sickness and everything, because that is an issue. There we go. Yes. Oof. Newsletter and YouTuber press kit. Subscribe to newsletter, YouTube. Oh, warning spoilers. Well, I'll do that when I'm done with it. That's cool. I don't think that's suspiciously professional. Look, I'm on itch. You know, I'm playing indie games. I want it to be. That's too professional. I'm sorry. All right, play. The following tape and many others were recovered by FBI intern Valerie Bardot and given to us. That's Valerie. Living without a trace, she suddenly went missing at the end of her internship in Lancaster, CA. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Foul play is suspected. Oh, so... Why don't you leak the tapes, Valerie? Okay, so long as Valerie is missing, these tapes will continue to be leaked. We gave you a chance, and this will be your last. Wait, who am I? Was that a threat to me or from the leakers? I don't know. The information conveyed throughout this debrief training tape pertains to a prior investigation. It is imperative that agents refrain from viewing this material unless they possess the appropriate clearance and are under the direct supervision of an instructor. Any failure to comply with this directive will result in prosecution to the fullest extent possible under the Espionage Act of 1917. You have been warned. Man, that was fast reading, right? I hate when I can't click to move on because it's always too fast. I don't know about the developers. I'm not sure. I don't think they're fast readers. I think they're just... Okay. Previously inhabited by both Dakota and Ojibwe tribes, it is now home to year-round camper and hikers. The park, along with other state parks up north, has experienced an increase in animal-like attacks. The cause was unknown until found footage of missing persons. Brady Kaufman provided the Bureau with evidence of what was committing the attacks. O'Brien State Park, picture 1. No! Okay, subject Brady Kaufman. On August 25, 1988, Brady Kaufman, a 59-year-old male, visited O'Brien State Park unaccompanied. The subject's behavior during his visit was unusual as he intermittently started recording at various times. Medical records revealed no! Subsequently, on August 26, the subject was reported as missing. His body was discovered on August 30, and the recovered footage from his reckoning device will now be presented in chronological order, accompanied by annotations. Jesus Christ, developers! No way in hell are you reading this fast. Test your own games and read it. You know what? What's a good... My advice, if you want to go by reading speed, is not by reading it in your head, but actually reading it out loud. Because, especially people who have problems with reading, because it's not easy for everyone to read fast and everything, you know. They will probably form it in their head as if they're reading it out loud. So if you just read it out loud properly, not like I just did, you know, in a stressful situation, then you can roundabout discern how long it will take someone to read it. And I think it's better if someone who's a fast reader, which is usually me, but I'm doing a let's play here, you know, is done earlier and has to wait a few seconds instead of someone actually not getting the content, the lore, you know. It's all about the lore. Okay, the subject initiated recording. The reason for their sudden recording... Oh, shit, it's annotations. They're super small and timed. What is this? This looks really good, though. So, you know... The subject would occasionally zoom on certain objects. Whoop. Oh, that did give me a nothing. Wow. What is this? Oh, what? That's a grill, but it's in a suitcase? Is that a thing, or is that like a DJ set? What is this? I think it's a grill. That's so cool. I don't know why. I mean, just imagine you're on jury duty and you have your like suitcase with you, and then you open it up and it's a barbecue grill, and you put on sausages. Okay. Where do we want to go? I didn't have a goal, did I? So I'm ready. The subject turned right and went to the bathroom to shower. Really? I did not turn to the left? Are you sure? Because... Okay, well, let's do what it says, you know. We're too slow again. Oh, okay, that's flashlight already on. Oh, that's cute. So we got, like, fireflies. Yeah. Follow the light, right? Was that the Last of Us slogan? Huh? Excuse me? Wait, there's other... That's not my camping station, is it? There's someone else. Hello? Zoom? Hello? I can't go. Why not? Why wouldn't I go? I would shout, hi! Hello? Anyone there? No? So this was just a cheap... A cheap semi-jump scare? Also, where are the showers in this? It's nice. It's nice. Oh, look. Will that tell me where the showers are? Yeah, the zoom does nothing. Also, there's nothing on this. This is empty. Look. That's... I guess we're going here. Oh. I didn't do it. I didn't turn off the flashlight. It was the... So that's the toilets. Hello? Can I... No, I think I can only use the flashlight and... Hop! Oh, it's the shower. Why would I go... Don't I have to, like, undress? I go in there fully dressed. Yes. Why not? Pause 1. The subject stops filming, then takes a shower. It is estimated 10 minutes elapsed before the subject films again. The subject returns... I don't know. It returns something, I guess. Where are we? Oh, there. Look, because I was standing in the shower, it should be canon that I actually showered both in my clothes, although I don't have any feet, and with my camera. Also, good camera. For the 80s, I mean, even nowadays, I think it's difficult because of the hot water and everything. Well, I'll leave them alone. Honestly, I try to avoid looking people in the eye that just come out of a public toilet and vice versa. It's always a weird moment, you know? It's like, I know what you did in there. Mostly. I mean, do we ever truly know? But yeah, so let's just get out. That wasn't something weird also. People go to the loo. That's mine, right? Is that mine? Yeah. Or maybe not. Can I go here now? No. It's so weird that they're camping so close, but they don't really interact with each other. I hope I didn't miss any text. If so, I'm sorry. It's super small and not very... What is this? Oh, I think it's the wind. Oh wait, I have to... Here. Oh, there's a person! Hi! Hello? Oh. Upon return to the campsite, an unknown figure stands near the subject's tent. Neither campground records nor witnesses recall seeing a white male of this profile. Why this person was here or who they are still remains unknown, but is not being actively pursued. Why not? That's like the one thing that you're looking for if someone's missing. The largest jump of times happens at this point with an estimate of 1 to 2 hours time elapsed. The recording resumes with the subject 2 miles in the Hardwood Hills loop. Why the subject started the hike is not relevant to the Bureau's involvement. Why wouldn't that person be relevant? And there we are. Okay, can I go back? Yeah, this time I want to go against the rules. What about it? Although I'm so slow. No, I'm too slow, I'm sorry. I have to go all the way back and that's like... It's deterring me from trying things out. If you want to stop people from exploring, make them super, super slow. But then again, actually don't, because it's frustrating even if you don't explore. Alright. Why would I go through the Oh, I have to go down. Alright. Why would I do that in the middle of the night? I mean... Yes, it's slightly creepy, but that's not the main issue. I would be too scared to actually get lost. Although I am on a street or path. Would you sing or talk to yourself in the middle of the forest? I mean, knowing that there's so many other campers, maybe not. But, you know, I know when you're on your own, because I lived alone for a long time, you start kind of talking to yourself. And it's not a weird thing. Don't make it weird, please. But I wonder if that also happens like in nature when you're super alone. Like something to basically be your own company. What's that? A zoom. Oh, it's just trees. Okay. I mean... Is that a cow? Okay. Don't cows sleep at night? But maybe I woke up to get water. What did I want to say before the moo? The zoom so far didn't do a lot to enhance the experience. Because everything's very blue. Like this? Is it... Just, I can't... Is it... What is this? Oh my god. Looks like a big insect. But is it just wind? Is it like weird grass? I don't know. I'm making a circle around it. I don't like it. Oh, okay. That's a deer. That got me. I know. That freaks me more out than the deer. It looks like, you know, like certain sea creatures. Like crabby creatures have like really long legs, you know. It looks like that. Ugh, no. No, no, no. So, how are you? Hope you had a good day. And if not, I hope it gets better. What is this? Ah, okay. is! It's so creepy! No, don't go my way. Oh, I don't know. Oh. It sounded like a deer in distress. But I'm not an expert. I wouldn't know. But I do think you can usually hear when an animal in general is in distress. Just like people. There's a difference. It's just a tree. Okay. You know, it's not a walking simulator, it's a slow walking simulator. Oh no! Oh no! The deceased deer was killed by entity. Did I miss any text? I hope not. Ugh. Subject encountered deceased deer attacked by entity. The film abruptly ends after subject detects entity in vicinity. Oh. Why wouldn't I film the one thing? Pause. A subject exhibits distress and flees off trail. Entity pursues subject and can be heard in proximity. Subject resumes filming approximately 4 minutes after pause. This marks the final pause. Ooh. But why wouldn't I keep on filming? I mean, it's much more cognitive... where am I? Much more cognitive work to, you know... Oh no! It said something. The subject begins running, and multiple sounds of entities surround him. As multiple sounds, okay. I want to see the entity. I mean, it still sounds like a deer. Is it a deer monster? Hello? I hope I see it. I hope I get to see a coal monster. Then it was worth all of it. Where? Can I run in your direction? Ah! It was a deer monster! Oop. The subject struggles against entity but gets away. The camera is severely damaged. Subject drops flashlight and then camera. It creates a shadow backdrop. Ooh! Oh, it's more than one! No, wait, that was me? Subject blood creeps into frame. Calm down. Okay. Distant entities can be heard. Jesus. Dude. Okay. Brady Kaufman's death would occur over the next 5 minutes. The remaining footage has been cut short for viewer discretion. Additional entities can be heard and would later fight over the remains. The footage ends when the camera battery runs out. Subject's remains were found scattered. Most flesh was consumed. Little personal items remained intact. The public was told it was an abnormal bear attack. Why not a normal bear attack? I'm having fun today. The subject's film was the first footage captured of Blab. Ultimately, the subject's footage provided the bureau proof to extend funding in special operations to contain entities. This case marks the first of many successful entity resolution programs. Name, it's the Wendigo! Ooh, risk severe. Containability 3, that's fine. Oh, it's the Wendigo. Wendigos are creatures originate from Native American tribes of the Great Lakes region. The malevolent supernatural beings bring terror to forest dwellers and are linked to numerous missing person cases. Tall and emaciated looking, Wendigos bear antlers and possess an insatiable hunger for human flesh. According to recent intelligence, there has been a notable resurgence of the Wendigo, and their geographical distribution has now expanded southward towards Minneapolis. In response to this emerging threat, the Bureau has established a joint task force in collaboration with the Canadian CSIS to take immediate and decisive action to halt the expansion of the species and eventual eradication. Previous known areas. Oh man, So fast, read it is imperative to maintain strict operational security and keep the general public uninformed of these operations to prevent any unnecessary panic or interference. Please, give me time to read. Voice actor Sean Maz, he gave it his all, Sean. The story doesn't end here. Yeah, I know. You told me. Read the associated no sleep story Reddit icon in menu. I work as a secretary at a small FBI office. A man in a pink poncho almost killed me. Consider joining the Discord or newsletter to know the release of the next game. I will follow on itch. That's usually enough. The Lancaster League, Crisis at Call Center. Alright. I mean, this was... I think that the core idea was really cool. I always like a good series, so I'm really looking forward to the second one to see if they try to mix it up, do something else, not try to be too close to the first one, which can be, you know, a pitfall, but I like the overall story and the exploration. For me, it's really, the criticism I have is really just details. It's give people time to read. I know this is supposed to be a VHS, so you can't click pause, but maybe you can have it, you know, as like a pause, unpause option. Like click space and then it pauses and then you can read the text. I mean, that could be something to add because even if you don't, you know, have the text on longer. I mean, I was reading quite fast. I'm in general a pretty fast reader. I read too fast, to be quite honest. And this was nearly impossible to get it all done before it clicked away. So I can only assume that it must be really shitty for people who, you know, in general have a bit more trouble reading. And then the shadow, the last, like when we saw our shadow, I thought it was the Wendigo's shadow because did it look identical? They looked identical. I think I even was halfway through saying, oh, it's two. Because they looked identical. Like, I had Wendigo legs. But then, you know, I fell down and basically died. And so, I think the story is not as complex that I turned out to be a Wendigo, although that would be hilarious. But I think we saw a picture of Brady, and he did not look like a Wendigo. I mean, maybe like a well-groomed Wendigo. I don't know. And then also, I think the shadow basically moved from the tree onto the earth and through the bushes, but that's really just super minor, you know, like complainy details that really don't matter that much. Yeah, but as a series I really liked it. It was a bit slow. I'm not quite sure it has to be this long. I think, yeah, that's the thing, you know, the text didn't waste any time, but the walking wasted a lot of time. So yeah, and maybe I would work more with sounds throughout. Because I actually do love the use of the sounds, especially for the Wendigo and everything. Like, it's really smart. But for example, in the shower, like, what's the shower scene supposed to be? What's the reason there? You know, and if you wanted to create atmosphere, then something weird needs to happen. And I think just someone being on the loo, I mean, yeah, for socially awkward people, it might be super scary, you know, to be on a camping trip and then you go to shower and then you realize, oh no, someone has been, but wouldn't it be more scary the other way around? Like, you've been on the toilet, thought you were on your own, you know, did your thing, and then you realize, oh my god, someone's here with me. But, you know, so I feel like this scene could have had something odd to happen, and the car honk, you know, and the person in the toilet, that's not, for me, it didn't increase the atmosphere because I'm old enough to have experienced things like that, you know, like a honking car and someone on a toilet in public, that it's not scary to me. So I would have appreciated something there, but maybe I missed it, to be quite honest, because the text on the bottom was so small and unassuming also. It wasn't even like with a white background where you felt like, oh, there's text. It was so gray on dark. So maybe I missed some crucial information there. But overall, I really like this, and I will look forward to the next episode to see what happens. Yeah, to the viewers, how did you like it? Do you like the Wendigo? I think we've there's quite a few horror movies about the Wendigo. Back in the days, I thought it was like a kind of werewolf version, but I think it's not. I'm not quite sure. Is it with deer features in every single iteration? I'm really not sure. This is an actual question. And also, would you go camping all on your own? I mean, I get it as like an activity with friends. Not that I would like to do it, but I get why you would do it. But completely on your own, especially apparently alongside other single people. Is that something that a lot of people do, going camping all on their own? Tell me in the comments. Also, if you're new to this channel, you know I play a lot of indie horror games. Currently, fighting and running my way through Amnesia the Bunker, which is a lot of fun. So if you're interested, you know, subscribe. And I promise you, if I'm having a campsite, you know, I will make sure that the different camping grounds are a little bit further away. So it's not like, because I feel like in this game it was too far away to be friendly, like you can, you know, get to know each other, because there was too many shrubbery around, you know, so you were kind of divided by shrubbery, but it was still too close to really feel like the peaceful isolation. So I think, you know, if I would run that camp, then I would make sure that it would either, the camping places would either be further away from each other, so you have more quiet and peace, or closer together, so you can have like a communal experience if you want to. Because the way it was just awkward, you know. I mean, you hear each other, you kind of see each other, but not really. You cannot really wave over because of all the shrubbery and trees, so it's kind of, what are you going to do, you know? So, subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.